Lately, I would say I get a lot of questions about how to identify quality blend wigs when purchasing online. And my opinion is that it's actually difficult to identify a quality hair blend wig when you're purchasing online if you do not trust the vendor selling it. Hear me out. We all know that it is one thing to actually put in the work in trying to identify which hair is good when trying to make a purchase online. And it's another thing to get what you actually ordered. So now let's assume that your vendor is legit and your vendor is going to supply exactly what you order. Let's focus on what are the things you can look at and do to actually make sure that you are most likely going to get a quality hair blend wig. So you have to look out for the video, look out for the hair you are trying to get itself, and then also you have to put your vendor into consideration. So let's start with the video. So when you're trying to make a purchase online, the video can be deceptive. What I mean is that if, for example, a vendor wants to sell a bone straight lookalike blend wig to you, that's a good example. All they have to do is to style the particular wig they want to sell, style it very well, put on all their ring lights and use their iPhone camera to make the video, and cut out the parts of the video that looks good, that actually gives the bone straight kind of effect. So eventually you realize you have a 15-second video that is cut strategically at points where that particular blended wig was looking like a bone straight in character. So if you have that kind of video that's been cut multiple times and you use it as a yardstick to purchase the hair, thinking that that hair is always going to look that way, you will eventually realize that you made a wrong shopping decision. So that's why I feel like a video that is not cut, that is just continuous, might be a better video to use to determine whether you're getting a quality wig or not. The next thing is to go through the vendor's page. This might not be 100% accurate, but it can help. If you go through the vendor's page and you see that the kind of products you keep seeing on that vendor's page back to back, they look alike, the background used to make the videos or the pictures being advertised on that vendor's page looks alike, then there is high chance that those videos are being made by that particular vendor, and that also increases the chance that what they advertise to you is most likely what you are going to get. This is not always true because some vendors use other people's videos or content to make advertising easier for them. However, that is one act that can also work. The next thing is the hair factor. When it comes to shopping for blend wigs, I think it's actually better to shop for a straight blend wig as opposed to a curly wig. If you are getting a curly wig, in my opinion, just go for human hair straight. Don't stress yourself, just go straight for human hair, because the curly blend wigs cannot be maintained. They do not really, some of them accept water at the beginning when you just purchase them, but over a period of time they might not really do well. They will eventually turn to sponge. But it doesn't change the fact that there are curly blend wigs that will last a period of time before they go, but they will definitely stop being good wigs. However, it's easier to maintain the straight ones because all you need to do is straighten it as far as the hair accepts it. Once you've decided to go for a straight wig, the next thing you are thinking about is actually length. I'm of the opinion that if you're getting a human hair blend wig, go for short human hair blend wigs as opposed to the long ones, because human hair blend, because it is not human hair, there is a particular trait human hair wigs have that human hair blend wigs do not have, and that trait is that your human hair wigs don't tangle that easily as compared to the blended version of the wigs. So your blend wig already has the tendency to tangle. Going for a longer length of hair increases the chance that the strands will tangle somewhere along the length. However, a shorter length of blend wig is less likely going to tangle as fast. So that's why I would say short length straight wig over long length straight wig. The mere fact that your hair is looking silky and smooth and shiny, and at the time you are purchasing it, it's looking like a human hair wig, does not make it a human hair wig. It does not make it a quality hair, and that's on period. You get. If you are going for a blend wig, I would just advise you to go for a non-shiny, not too silky human hair blend wig. They tend to last long. For example, the one that I'm putting on now, any shine you see on this wig right now is going to be as a result of my light source. Meaning, if I should enter sunlight, I should enter normal daylight. this wig is not going to be having all this shine on it. So it's not about how shiny your wig is, it's actually about the less shiny. The less shiny blend wig do better. And you know, the less shiny blend wig actually look more like human hair, because human hair wigs are not usually shiny except you're dealing with bone straight and the likes. And always consider a wig that accepts it. So make sure you ask your vendor, can this hair be straightened? If the hair cannot be straightened, or if the hair is going to melt under it, then that means it is not a good hair. However, if the hair can be straightened, that gives us hope that even if this hair begins to go haywire, even if the strands begins to like get rough, even if this hair begins to freeze, you can straighten it and make it look good back. That vendor you're buying from has to be someone who is willing to communicate with you, to answer your questions about the hair. Any vendor that is not willing to have an interaction with you, any vendor that is not willing to communicate with you, any vendor that you ask questions and they cannot answer you sincerely, you should run and avoid that vendor. Although I would advise you to not bug them, because I noticed that for some people, when they see a supplier that is accessible and easy to communicate with, they abuse it. And that is why some people, some vendors might not really communicate that much, because people take advantage of it. However, it doesn't change the fact that they should still communicate with you to an extent. So you should be able to ask relevant questions, because to me, it always comes to me as a surprise when people come to make purchase from me and then they are asking questions and they are like, please, so don't be angry about the question I want to ask. This hair, will it take it? And I'm like, of course it will take it, and but why are you apologizing for wanting to know if this hair is going to take it? It's your right to know as far as you're paying money. And then in fact, a particular person responded by saying, some vendors, when you ask them questions, they get angry and they say they're no longer selling. So in fact, that is a red flag. If your vendor tries to manipulate you by getting angry when you ask relevant questions, then it's a red flag. You should avoid that vendor. So yeah, your vendor factor is important. The ability to communicate with you, so you can ask relevant questions about this hair. How long is it going to last? Does it take it? Hope it doesn't tangle, and all those stuff, and at least hear what they have to say. Your communication with your vendor is supposed to help you build trust with them. So if you do not trust them enough, I would advise that you do not make that purchase. Only make the purchase when you are sure that you trust them enough. This is a rundown of the best way to actually know if what you are getting is going to be quality blend or not. So based on all I've said so far, you would notice that I've been wearing this wig from the start of this video to the end of this video, and there's a limit to how much this video was cut, and that is just to show you that this is how this hair will look on you when you make a purchase of it. So yeah, if you like this wig, you can learn more about the wig in the comment section. The wig is just 10,000 naira for my budget hair girlies. Don't sleep on this, because I have very limited of this in stock. Good luck with your next shopping, and let me know in the comment section if you found this video helpful, if you've tried everything in this video and it worked for you, or if you're interested in getting this wig that I used in this video. You can let me know in the comment section, although more information is in the caption. And let me know if there's any other thing you would like me to discuss as regards shopping of hairs in Nigeria, both human hair and blend. Let me know in the comment section, and I will make a video as regards your request. Goodbye, and see you when I see you.